this on?
Should I do that?
That's fine. Hold on.
Okay.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Around this way.
Okay. Sure. Live on YouTube for what?
Can you stand here for 1 minute?
We're with Meidas Touch.
Yo, Meidas Touch.
What's funny is that a year ago I went to a Trump rally and recorded a video, and you reacted to it on
I know the video you're talking about.
You helped my career take off. So it's
Fuck yeah. There we go. You did a great job at that rally.
I mean, since then, we've progressed.
Dude.
Obviously, we're currently live on YouTube with a few thousand.
Meidas fucking Touch chat. Yo,
Meidas Mighty, that's what we call it.
so I love.
There's no
Sure.
way.
Okay, we can do it.
Yeah.
All right.
As long as we say like here.
So, Meidas Touch is my favorite out of all of those like other independent liberal outlets.
Oh, yeah.
Because I call it like an old-fashioned, a type of Democrat that like kind of died out a little bit. I would say like Bush-era liberalism. Meidas Touch carries that energy with it, and I really respect it. Like, I mean, obviously there's disagreements that I have sometimes, but overall, I'm a big fan because they love smoking Republicans, and I love that energy.
Absolutely. So, what are you doing here at the DNC? I feel like you're generally a little bit farther left than the average liberal. So, are you here to represent?
Yeah. I'm here to scope out the scene, check it out. I have a pretty young audience that's like unfamiliar with the back end of like DNC and how this machine works in general. So I thought it would be cool to see that. I also am like very nerdy about news outlets in general and news media in general, political news. I watch it a whole lot. If you've ever watched my streams, like that's all I do is just watch all these different news outlets. So seeing them in action, seeing the sausage get made, it's just, it's a fun, exciting experience for me.
Do you fan out when like Caitlin Collins walks past, or are you just like freaking out?
No. I fan out when I see Epoch Times.
Yeah.
That's like
C-SPAN. You're like, oh, that's C-SPAN.
No, it's not even that. It's more so like weird news channels like NTD, Epoch Times. I'm like, those are like weird channels that I watch on a regular basis, and they're here.
Absolutely. So
I don't care about like CNN or whatever.
So I'm 21 years old. I thought I'd be a younger audience. Can you explain what is at stake this election? If Donald Trump wins, what is at stake for younger people? Because you and I might disagree on some stuff politically, but I think we can both band together to defeat Donald Trump.
I mean, if Donald Trump wins, it's probably going to look exactly like it did 2016 to 2020, if not worse this time around. I don't want Donald Trump to win. I don't know what he would do at this point. I feel like I legitimately don't know what Donald Trump might do at this point, because like 2016 he was like, Mexicans are rapists, they're coming over the border, they got drugs, and then he would at least say, and some are very fine people, I assume, right? Like that was the tail end of that. Now he's just like, Guatemalans are coming to do rape against white daughters, like 12 million migrants, we're immediately deporting them. Like he's greatly amped up the dangerous rhetoric surrounding immigration in this country, surrounding immigrants in this country. There's 15 million of them on U.S. soil. They're everywhere, all around us. They're just like you and I am genuinely terrified of what like the Republicans will inevitably end up doing in terms of their handling of like the undocumented migrants that are living here.
It's like, how do you deport 11 million people that crashing the economy, having violence, or accidentally deporting American citizens? And something I'm worried about with Donald Trump is that if he gets a second term, he doesn't learn from his mistakes much, but I think he'd learn from appointing people like Mike Pence, and he would make sure he only has loyalists around him. People who would make sure, like J.D. Vance, for example, has said that he would not have certified the results in the same way that Mike Pence did, right?
Yeah, I mean, he has more sycophants around him. But like, listen, the question that you ask is actually the right question, which is, how do you deport migrants? How do you deport 15 million people living on U.S. soil without an unimaginable amount of violence? You can't. It's concentration camps. It's Hitlerian policy. It's completely unacceptable. And not only that, but also, you just mentioned like American citizens being deported, right? That happened already. It happened with the Bracero program. It happened with Operation, I won't say the name of the operation. It's just the anti-Mexican slur, anti-Latino slur. And Donald Trump routinely brings up that policy, the mass deportation of Mexicans, and hey, what's good? And including American citizens of Mexican descent. 1.3 million of them were deported in this country, and Donald Trump talks about that every rally. He talks about that shit like it was awesome, and he keeps saying it, and he keeps saying he's going to do that, and it blows my mind that there aren't more news media professionals out there or more politicians out there being like, you want to deport 12 million people? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's insane. That is literally like Holocaust-level cruelty.
This has been Adam Mockler with Hasan Hiker at the 2024 DNC. Where can people find you? You're probably bigger than us, so.
Twitch.tv/Hasanabi.
Awesome, nice. And just in case you want to link up.
Yeah, remind people you are live at Meidas and Adam Mockler on YouTube.
We are live at Meidas Touch on YouTube, and thanks for reading that out. That's supposed to be covered. Here, take my card. See what I love it.
All right.
So we can
Thank you.
see you.
Nice to meet you guys. Keep doing the damn thing, guys.